was tension in Umuahia, the Abia state capital, on Tuesday as Aloy Ejimako, lawyer to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, heads to court over the latter's health issues. It was gathered that the access roads to the court were blocked by truckloads of the military, police and other security agencies, which created fear in road users in Umuahia. Ejimako, in an application, Nnamdi Kanu versus Federal Government of Nigeria and 7 others, brought an ex parte order asking the court to, among other things, to make an interim order of release of Nnamdi Kanu to attend to his health in any medical facility of his choice in Nigeria, pending the hearing of the motion. The lawyer also asked for the substitution service on the motion on notice of third and fourth respondents. However, the High Court, presided over by Justice K.C.J. Okereke, refused the application and asked the lawyer to put the respondents on notice. He granted the application for substituted service on third, fifth, and seventh respondents, adjourned till September 21st for a hearing of the motion on notice. Responding to inquiries in Umuahia, Ejimako said, "Today, I secured an order from the High Court of Abia State to serve the substituted means an application for enforcement of the fundamental rights of Nnamdi Kanu, which I recently brought before the High Court of Abia State. The next hearing date is set for the 21st September 2021 in Umuahia. The material issue is the unbroken chain of infringement that began with the 2017 extrajudicial attempt on Kanu's life in Abia State, his involuntary flight to safety and exile, his abduction in Kenya, and his extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. We believe that these supervening issues have complicated Kanu's prosecution and thus must be judicially dispensed with before any other prosecutorial action can proceed. Accordingly, I have placed the following reliefs before the courts." Okay. A declaration that the military invasion of the applicant's building and premises at Isiama, Afaruku, Ibeku, Abia State on 10th September 2017 by the respondents or their agents is illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional, and amounts to infringement of the applicant's fundamental right to life, dignity of his person, his personal liberty, and fair hearing as guaranteed under the pertinent provision of Chapter 4 of the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999. Hereafter, CFRN and the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act, hereafter the Charter. 2. A declaration that the arrest of the applicants in Kenya by the respondents or the agents without due process of law is arbitrary, illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional, and amounts to infringement of the applicant's fundamental rights against arbitrary arrest, to his personal liberty, and to fair hearing as enshrined and guaranteed under the pertinent provisions of CFRN and the Charter. 3. A declaration that the torture and detention of the applicants in Kenya by the respondents or their agents is illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional, and amounts to infringement of the applicant's fundamental rights against torture and to fair hearing as enshrined and guaranteed under the pertinent provisions of CFRN and the Charter. 4. A declaration that the expulsion of the applicants from Kenya to Nigeria by the respondents or their agents and their consequent detention and planned prosecution of the applicants in charge number FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015 Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu is illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional, and amounts to infringement of the applicant's fundamental rights against unlawful expulsion and detention and to fair hearing as enshrined and guaranteed under the pertinent provisions of CFRN and the Charter. Number 5, an order of injunction restraining the respondents or their agents from taking any further step in the prosecution of the applicants in charge. Number FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015 Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu, pursuant to said unlawful expulsion of the applicants from Kenya to Nigeria. 6, an order mandating and compelling the respondents or their agents to forthwith release the applicants from detention and restitute or otherwise restore applicants to his liberty, same being his state of being as of 19 June 2021, and the thereupon repatriate the applicants to his country of domicile, to wit Britain, to await the outcome of any formal request the respondents may file before the competent authorities in Britain for the lawful extradition of the applicant to Nigeria to continue his prosecution in charge. Number FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015 Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu. And 7, an order mandating and compelling the respondent to issue an official letter of apology to the applicant for the infringement of his fundamental rights and publication of said letter of apology in 3 national dailies. 8, an order mandating and compelling the respondent to pay the sum of 5 billion naira to the applicant, being monetary damages claimed by the applicant against the respondents jointly and severally for the physical, mental, emotional, psychological, and other damages suffered by the applicant as a result of the infringements of applicants' fundamental rights. Okay. Now, wow, 5 billion naira. Well, this is the work of a lawyer, so that is what they know how to do best. Let's see how all of this thing will go. But my question is that, and which I've been asking most of the people who that the government has been accusing, that you do this, you did this, you did that. If really you have evidence, you have all the available means of getting your facts, just get them and send this guy to jail. But it baffles me that they cannot. The only thing that they are always doing is to be adjourning, give you some kind of excuse. Because if really you have what it takes, so that it will serve as a lesson to other, it will serve as a lesson to other people. If really what you are accusing them of doing, that they have done it, it is very easy. You just jail them. But this idea of trying to postpone, adjourn, according to the terminology in law, they will be adjourning and adjourning just to buy time. He does not hold water. And those who know, they know. And they will just like, oh, you don't have to fight the government, you don't have to say this, you don't have to do this, you have to be careful, you have to mind your words. It's a lie. All those things are just tactics to just discourage people. So just like I said, this is the work of the lawyers. Let them take it up from there.